Hello, everyone. I think I am live. We're starting our Wise and Wild Feminine Magic live broadcast as promised, and I'm very happy to be here with all of you. So, what I would like to do, I would like to ask you to start posting where you're coming from. It's so good to be back in this environment. Welcome you all. We just passed through the gateway of the solstice and the magical events in cosmos that happened yesterday. And so for all of us, it is an opportunity to go through this passage in time as through a real portal of rebirth. And as the more light is coming into our lives, um, we can be opening to new possibilities, which will be happening after the pandemic. And this is a perfect time today to connect to your wise and wild feminine magic and to set intentions for what you would like to bring in 2021, especially if you are ready to bring in a real partner into your life. So today, out of many topics that I teach, and you know that some of them are healing your love blueprint, which means working on your deserving mind. Other topics that I teach are how to project yourself as a high value woman that is very desirable and easy to lose woman. Um, Other topics that I teach is to start leading with your feminine in order for you to be irresistible for quality men. Some other topics that I teach is how to date smarter, not harder, and all kinds of strategies, communication strategies, your own up branding. And so those are all very, very exciting topics. But today we will be talking about feminine magic. So I see that there are some people here already. So please start commenting and tell me who you are so I would know who is here and also where you're coming from. And that will be also helpful for the broadcast to be shown to more people. So today I'm going to teach you some shamanic techniques. And so if you're excited about that, please put yes into the comments. And the shamanic technique will be for you to create your own wisdom mandala and to become much stronger, to get reconnected to the source of your feminine power and to the source of your feminine magic. Hi, Shpressa, it's good to see you. Okay, Anne-Marie, San Diego, wonderful. Shpressa is from Europe. Okay, fantastic. So today I will teach you this incredible passage. I would say I wouldn't even call it a technique. It is something very, very exciting. And let me show you. I will start with this drum. This is a shamanic frame drum. And the reason why I'm bringing in this drum is because feminine energy goes like this. It consists of angles and curves. Masculine energy is penetrating. It goes forward. It's piercing. Okay. So when we want to connect to our feminine, we want to connect to some kind of shape, first of all, which would be like a circle, like a womb. And the frame drum is a perfect shape for that. So shamans have used drums, special shamanic drums, for journey into the realms of subconscious since time immemorial. Now, there is a movement which says every woman should have her own drum. And why is that? Because you are connected, when you're connected to the rhythm of the earth, which is the primal feminine magic, then you can pass on this connection through your body, through your soul, through your hands into the drum and hold the rhythm And this rhythm is shamanic. This rhythm will bring you yourself and other people around you into the state of trance. Now, the state of trance is one of my favorite states to work in. It is a state of shamanic reality, which means that you get to see things on the level of your dreams, on the level of your body. You get to see the magical reality around you. And so what does it give us? It gives us a possibility to envision the future. It gives us a possibility to manifest the future. It gives us a possibility to be healers and to be magical women who are, of course, irresistible. So today you will learn how to create your own wisdom mandala so that you could connect very deeply to your own wise and wild feminine magic. So I hope you're not driving. I hope you have some kind of a space. And please put yes into the comments if you would like to reconnect with your own wise and wild feminine magic. Well, first of all, it is yours. It is your birthright. To read reality like a magical book, and to read the science of reality, to get messages from the environment, from animals, from dreams, from your just listening to your own inner voice is your birthright. Unfortunately, what has been happening over many centuries of patriarchy is that that deep female wisdom has been cut off. So it is very possible that your grandmother or your mother did not really teach you how to be the hostess on the planet, how to be a woman who feels that the earth is her home, okay? And how to be a woman who feels that cosmos is also her realm, cosmos is also her home. So I would like to teach you how to put your roots very, very deeply into the earth in a way that you will feel at home anywhere you go, that you will feel really good, really confident in any kind of situation, no matter who is paying attention to you or not, no matter if somebody is criticizing you or not, that your roots in earth will be so strong that you will be like a tree that cannot be moved. So if you would like that, please put yes into the comments. I also would love for you to create and reconnect your alignment with cosmos, remembering at the times when you need to that Earth is a ship, is a celestial body that is always moving through cosmos. And just think about it. Right now, I'm here, upstate New York. You are where you are. Please, by the way, tell me where you are. I'm very curious where you're coming from. Hi, Alicia. Yeah, so good to see my students here. Hi, Jill. Beautiful. And I'm here, you're over there, but the earth is moving. The earth is rotating as we speak, as we're connecting here together. At the same time, celestial bodies are moving. The sun is moving. Other solar systems are moving. The universe is moving, and we are just sharing the eternity together. So being aligned to that, why is it so amazing to always have that accessible to you, is because you will not then be lost in a pocket of your own fear or desire, like any kind of zombie attack or anxiety attack that comes in, which happens so much during pandemic to so many people. It's not going to be that dangerous to you when you remember that you are a child of the galaxy, and when you also feel at home on earth. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to have that accessible at any point in time? Yes, absolutely. So today I want to show you how to stretch that magic, how to increase it, how to have those energies available for you at any point in time when you want. Okay, my loves. So we are going to start. Alicia put X and O. Okay, great. Does it mean a hug? Okay, Alicia, you can tell me what that means in a moment. Okay, my love. So the first thing that I would like for you to do is this. So imagine that this frame, the circle, imagine that it's yours, that there is a circle around you wherever you go. There is a circle of protection. The drum is also a vehicle. And when we play the drum, it's almost like your own heartbeat inside of that drum. So what I would like for you to imagine, that there is a wise woman, a goddess, a dakini, that is sitting in every part of this drum. There is one on the north, there is one on the south, there is one on the east, and there is one on the west. Okay? And then there is one in space. So we are going to start with the wise woman of the north, my love. Okay? So the wise woman of the north is the kind of a goddess, a kind of an energy that has a big picture, that can look at things from the eagle's flight, that remembers the big picture of evolution, that has forward thinking, that is a visionary. So I want you to visualize that woman who you maybe you know her personally, or maybe it's somebody that you admire who is not even with us in this realm anymore. Maybe it is somebody who is a leader, somebody that you know of, but you don't know her personally. But what I would like for you to do is think of all those qualities of seeing that big picture, of being able to grasp high level concepts, my love, very easily, so that it would be clear for you what it is that your purpose is here on earth at the time. So think about that woman, and with your inner eye, place her on the top of your drum, of your virtual drum, of your virtual vehicle. So the vehicle in spiritual worlds could be a Merkaba, and whoever heard of Merkaba, please put yes into the comments. Or a vehicle in spiritual worlds in the deck of tarot is called the Chariot. So if you're familiar with that, you can also place it into the comments. The vehicle for you in this life as a woman, as a sacred woman, is your wisdom mandala. The people who are around you, even in the realm of your thinking, not necessarily physically around you, but the women that you place on the different sides of your drum, so to speak, so that you could stretch towards them, so that you could pick up some qualities that they have and make them yours. And so when we create and envision those 4 women, which we will do right now, your own magic is going to spread. So the magic of the north, is to see things and patterns really fast. The magic of the north is to be able to extrapolate. What does it mean? You see a certain law of nature on one level of existence, and then you can easily extrapolate it into another level of existence. The magic of the north is the magic of a sword. So what is a sword? A sword is something that cuts through delusion. A sword is something that great dakinis have, like Kali, for example, or some Tibetan dakinis who, Vajrayogini, for example, they all have swords. So what does it mean to have a sword? Well, first of all, it means you can protect yourself. Second of all, the sword is really fast. With a sword, you can cut, and with a sword, you can pierce. Same thing you can do with your words. So would you like to have your words like an army standing just waiting for your vision, standing there ready to flow anytime you are getting any kind of, let's say, download, or we can call it some kind of inspiration, just for that flow of words to be precise, like a sword would be precise, ready to express you in the most beautiful way, in the most precise and powerful way. Great. So another quality of a sword is to see very clearly what kind of things come from fear and limiting beliefs, and what kind of things come from being aligned with your high spirit, being aligned with your unconditional love, being aligned with the best version of yourself that is possible. So the sword cuts through delusion. Okay, sometimes it's a delusion that we experience when we are in some kind of rage or anger. Sometimes it's a holy anger, and sometimes it's just the anger of righteousness. So the goddess of the north cuts through all of this, and she knows that everything that is not love is a delusion. Everything is an illusion. It's just the fear and desire of the ego to prevail. Maybe that ego is scared. Maybe that ego feels that the world is not a secure place. Okay, so when we have that sword, we're deeply rooted in our faith and our endurance, which is the muscle that you can definitely build. And that's when the sharp sword comes from. When you are what you preach, when you are exactly what is flowing through you. And what happens then? It's fantastic, because you don't have to spend any additional energy on being who you're not, right? So to succeed in this world and the new world that we're coming into in the next year, the universe is going to be asking of you to be in this authenticity, forward thinking, yeah, and with your ability to show up, and very often show up on video, very often show up live, and to express yourself through precise swords, precise words. So this is a very, very important point. So who is that woman in your world? Please share. Like, who is that woman who has that, who can flow with her speech, a woman who is looking forward, a woman who keeps the big picture? So whoever that woman is, the northern goddess of wisdom, please put that into the comments. We're now going to go to the southern part of the shamanic wheel. Okay, the southern part of the wisdom mandala. So here I would like for you to think about a woman in your surrounding who possibly has red hair, and she's a woman who is really connected with her inner fire. She is the Dakini, the goddess of fire. So it's probably a woman who loves to take chances, who likes risk. It could be a woman who likes to surf, to surf the waves. It's a woman who likes to be challenged, and it's a woman who loves to explore new worlds, new adventures. Okay, so that is the red Dakini, the red goddess, the woman who is daring, who is spontaneous. It is a woman who reminds you that life should not be delayed. Okay, my love, so life should not be delayed, life should be lived. And so this is the woman in your world. So you can put into the comments who that woman is. And also please think about the power animal that could be possibly associated with that southern goddess, with the woman of the south, somebody very hot, somebody who is really full of energy, somebody who sees things really well. And so that is her magic. That is that kind of a magic. It's the magic of the fire. Okay, my love? And so for some people, that power animal could be a fox. For others, it could be a panther. It could be a leopard. It would definitely be some kind of an animal with a lot of inner fire. Now, the magic of the north is the magic of air. Okay, my love? That's why we have swords. And what I am sharing with you right now is the wisdom, which is also expressed in hermeneutics and in tarot, which is all based on Kabbalistic teachings that I sometimes share for the ones who are ready. Okay, so now the next goddess is the goddess of the east, and she is the goddess of water. So the Daikini of water is the inner lover. Okay, my love? Okay. So the inner lover, the goddess of water, right here. Who is she? She's full of tenderness. Her touch is smooth. She's a sweet spirit. She's playful, but also she's very giving. She's merciful. So you can put who is that woman, that lover in your life. When you think about her, and you might want to just smile. It is such a beautiful energy. It's such a light energy. And she is just there in her feminine, and she's definitely very, very magnetic, very attractive. And there is a woman like this in each one of us. And it's really your inner lover, the one that opens up, the one that really is the absolute gift to humanity, when she opens up her pearl, when she opens up her tenderness. So that is the goddess of water. She is sometimes a poet, or sometimes she's a singer, and sometimes she loves to create new songs. So this is the magic of water. Okay, my love. So now, great. Now, the last one, almost the last one. And this one is the goddess of earth. Okay, who is she? The pentacles. Who is she? She's associated with coins. So why is that? Because she is the goddess of abundance, because earth is so abundant. So that woman in your vocabulary, in your world, that wisdom dakini, that goddess, she is the one who has the green thumb. Anything she touches just grows. Do you know a woman like this? You can put that into the comments. So the goddess of the earth, that kind of woman usually has a really good kitchen, and she knows stuff about herbs, and often she has animals around her and children around her, and she loves to feed and she loves to cook, and she's really, really good with that. She's really good with understanding what kind of taste could be healing for you. So if the previous one, the goddess of water, was more associated with touch and with the sound, so the goddess of the earth is really associated with the taste, because we taste so many things through the earth. So here, yeah, Alicia, okay, fantastic. So what I want to say is that with the taste, this is something also that I want to bring to your attention in terms of envisioning of your future relationship, the spirit of your new love. And so here it is. So you can imagine that you're bringing somebody in by taste, and you want to imagine what is that taste of that love, what is the taste of that lover that I want to experience. Do I want to experience some kind of a lover who would be like a dessert, something sweet and fluffy and light and maybe multi-layered, and maybe some sponge cake with some brandy in it? Like, what kind of dessert would you like to eat? Please put it into the comments. And so that's a great fun to imagine the spirit of your new love through the facility of taste. Okay, or maybe you want to envision that love from the facility of taste, but in a way that you're bringing in more, something which is more sustainable, something with more substance. Okay, something like a soup, maybe something maybe that would be warm and moist and would be always there and would be really nice and healthy and filling. Okay, or maybe what you are craving for really, and what your soul is craving for, is just some really strong spice and really strong fire in another person. So we can look at that in that way, in the way of taste. Now, if we move to the goddess of the water, to the Dakini of the water, then what we can do is we can think about the touch. What kind of touch would you like to receive? What kind of touch is your body longing for? Is it a long, luxurious touch? Or is it some kind of a light touch that's almost ticklish in some places? Or are you craving this kind of a touch that invigorates and makes your hair stand up? Maybe you're craving a touch that goes against your skin, against all the trajectories which are peaceful. Maybe you want an invigorating touch. Okay, so you can definitely imagine that next love of yours from that perspective. I remember there was one time when I had a lover who was really, really full of fire. And at first it was really exciting. And then I kind of started craving more water. I started craving somebody who would be more comfortable, who would like allow me to exhale more, allow me to rest. And then I met somebody who had a lot of water in his personality, was more of a tender lover rather than this like very furious, invigorating lover. Okay, my loves. So this is a very good vehicle for you to orient yourself by in terms of envisioning things. Now let's think about the earth, the earth, and we're going to think about the earth again in terms of what is it, what kind of co-creation do you want, what kind of seeds do you want to plant with this new lover, what kind of household do you want to hold? Is it going to be a castle? Is it going to be possibly dome, for example, some kind of like alternative structure? Is it going to be a chalet, some kind of chalet with log, just like what I have, for example, in my meditation retreat? Or is it going to be a skyscraper, scraper that you want to build with that man? What is that structure on earth that you want to build together? So this is some, or maybe it's not even a structure on earth, maybe it's a ship. Maybe it's a boat. Maybe it's a yacht. Maybe it is a spaceship that you would like, the vehicle for both of you that you would use to travel in. Or maybe it's a vehicle for both of you to put your roots into the earth. So the vehicle would be stationary and people would be just coming to you. So this is something that I would like for you to envision, because in a moment we're going to go into a slightly into a shamanic journey so that you could envision those things for yourself. Okay, so please stick around. By the way, I totally forgot to mention that there is a possibility for you to set a 15-minute call with my team to see if we can help you in any way to manifest those visions in the next year, 2021, when everyone will be coming out of the pandemic ready to date, and many people will be free. Many people will let go of already and are letting go right now of some old patterns and obviously old relationships that are not working. And so people during this year had to face so many things. Okay, my loves. So now think about it this way. What kind of sound is going to be the next song that your soul wants to sing with that person, with that man? In your taste in music and the way you respond to music and you respond to sound most likely changes throughout your life, as it definitely changes throughout my life and life of us as collective. So the kind of a song that you want to sing is really about the vibrational match, my love. So if you are bringing in someone, and please put it into the comments if you would you like to have a vibrational match to magnetize that? Okay, so if you would like that vibrational match, which means that that man is going to be your dessert and your soup and your appetizer as well. Like he's going to cover you on the level of all chakras, on the level of all animals. So when you are a dog, he will turn into a matching wolf. Or when you want to play hamster, he'll be hamster. So both of your inner children could be hanging out together and having fun. Or when you want to go out and see a bigger picture as an eagle, he would be the eagle next to you. So you could both see that picture for yourself, your household, your community together. So if you would like that kind of vibrational match for yourself in your future, now that obviously you're here because you have not settled for a mediocre relationship. So congratulations. You are here also because you know that great love is coming for you, because you know it's worth fighting for. It is worth fighting for. You only have one life, and even if you have other lives, right now we don't fully remember it. So this is it. This is the experience. And you are here. You made it through everything. So you might as well just get the absolutely best jewel of a man that would be your vibrational match. The kind of a man that is going to help you grow, that is going not just like make you feel loved. You should be already feeling loved by the world. And if you're not feeling loved yeah, then definitely set that 15-minute call with us. And it's not the man who's going to make you feel feminine. You should already be feeling feminine. And if you're not, again, set that call with us. So, but the kind of a man that comes after you've done your work, hi Aneta, after you've released already your disempowering beliefs, the kind of a man that also did his work, the kind of a man who takes responsibility for himself, his life, his love choices, what he's creating, who he's serving, and what he's offering, that kind of a man. So that's why it's so important for you to be connected to your own vision, to your own wisdom mandala, your women, your sisters, right, my love? The wisdom that is coming for you from everywhere, and to know that song that you would be singing. So what I want to invite you to do right now, I'm going to take you into that journey, and you're sitting at home. So even if you're afraid to sing, which again, if you are afraid to sing, definitely set that 15-minute call with us, because you should not be afraid to sing. Singing is your birthright as well. Dancing is your birthright, my love. Writing poetry is your birthright. You are a sacred woman of the future. So this is your opportunity. What I want you to do is sing the song of your soul, my love. So what all you need to do is not to stand in your own way. Basically, the song is already in there and it's going to start coming out. So before I start drumming, sit with your spine straight, shoulders relaxed, feeling your deep connection to earth. Let's inhale. And we're going to exhale fully. We're going to inhale again. Inhale, feeling your feet on the ground. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Another whiff of air. Chin up. Another whiff of air. And exhale with a sound, releasing everything. Now I would like for you to imagine that you are floating on the bed of feathers. It's beautiful, angelic feathers behind you. Just relax into them. Again, this is your birthright as a woman who provides that tenderness, who provides that absolute song of water. You also have a right to relax and to rest in the tenderness of the world. So, feeling those angelic feathers behind you. And I also want you to imagine those funny sparkles of bubbles around your feet, and let those bubbles be like a rainbow, all colors, and they'll be just tingling you around your feet. And let's inhale again, feeling those feet and feeling the feathers and feeling the bubbles. Let's inhale and really release, really let go. So let's do that. And just listen to your own breath and make it a breath of bliss. Breathing is blissful. If there is a moment in your life when all of a sudden you're afraid that you can't breathe, and then all of a sudden you can, this is the moment when you will realize that breathing is such a joy, it's such a gift to be alive. So let's make this next breath of bliss with that consciousness. Again, feeling the feathers, feeling the feet on the ground, feeling your heart beat, the drum beat, your heartbeat, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And with this, I want to ask you, as you're sitting with your eyes closed, to open your mouth as I drum, to visualize all those goddesses around this drum, all those women in your life that you want to stretch towards to increase your own magic. Imagine that your own drum, that your own heart, your own sphere of influence is growing, and it's joyful and it's pleasurable And the more pleasurable it becomes, the wider your magic grows. And I want you to open your mouth and start singing the song of your soul as I drum. And with that same song, I want to ask you to call in that spirit of the new love, of the love that your heart is really longing for, the love that your soul is ready for, the love that you're really craving for. Okay, my loves, so let's do that. I'm just going to stop talking and I would like for you to have this experience. Open your mouth and let your heart sing. So the fire of the goddess would burn on. So the fire of creation would burn on. Oh, okay, my love. So, thank you so much for holding this space with me. Please put into the comments. By the way, do you see how I started looking differently after I drummed? I can even see it in the reflection. Yeah, it is that. That is the wise and wild feminine magic that is going through you, that is flowing through you when you trust. When you just open your heart, you open your womb, you open your mind, and you trust the goddess to flow through you, through words, through your magical touch, through the colors that you choose, through the men that you bring in from the empowered space, being at service to all creation. So I would love to hear how the ritual went for you. Happy solstice. Many blessings on your path. Set a 15-minute call with us. The link is in the post. I love you, and we'll meet again. I'm sure of that. Much love.